Hey guys, good morning. Welcome back to Everyday Faith, day number 13. I hope you guys have had a great weekend so far, and whatever you have planned today, being Sunday, whether it's to close out the weekend, attend church, or whatever it is that you do, that you enjoy it. And thanks for taking time out of your weekend to tune in and watch this video. So we have a scripture today, continuing in our theme of failure from 2 Thessalonians chapter 2, verse 1. And the scripture says, "You yourselves know, dear brothers and sisters, that our visit to you was not a failure." The devotion says this: in the moment, our emotions tend to run high and they can skew our understanding of certain experiences. It seems like this may have been the case between Paul and the church at Thessalonica. Paul helped start this church, but it was only after his departure that their faith really started to blossom and take off. Chances are that Paul probably felt a little bit like a failure, someone who was able to begin something but not see it through to fruition or to the degree he would have liked. Only later would he see that his visit and his role in the church was not a failure at all. Sometimes the experiences and outcomes we view as failures weren't actually failures at all. It just takes time, distance, and perspective to help us see that God was at work in ways we couldn't identify in the moment. Man, this is such a good devotional, such a personal message for me. You may know this, you may not know this, but in addition to working with FaithBox, my family and I, we've started a church here in New York City. And we've been meeting for about 2.5 years, really focusing on our core team and then just recently kind of launching out into the community and into the neighborhood. And one of the things that's really challenging is that, as a pastor and as, leader of the church, you hope that things, it's not like we're envisioning some sort of like big, massive thing, but like you want to see like the fruit of what you're doing. And you want to see it now. I think we all kind of struggle with that. And one of the things that God has really kind of spoken to me about is just patience and letting things play out. And what feels like maybe a failed endeavor or feels like a relationship or an investment into a relationship maybe didn't pan out the way we envisioned or the way we thought. That's not failure at all. That's experience. And that is going to turn into some sort of fruitful blessing. We just can't see it or we won't know about it until down the road. Which in the moment makes us feel like, oh, we messed up or we got something wrong. And so it's been a big deal for us to kind of patiently go at this. And the metaphor that I use a lot with our team and our churches, we're like a microwave society. Imagine like if you could, like 60 years ago, someone telling you, hey, you'll be able to stick something in a like plastic box, press a button, and in 1 minute or 2 minutes, it'll be like completely heated up. Like it would have totally blown their mind. They were used to like cooking with stoves and ovens. The idea of something being heated up or fully cooked in a couple of minutes just didn't make sense. Yet today, we have that privilege, we have that thing. And so we put something in the microwave and we press 2 minutes and then we're like, okay, I'm gonna go fold some clothes. I'm gonna go like watch this bit of that show. I'm gonna go brush my teeth. Like I'm gonna go do something because I can't stand to wait the 2 minutes. But that metaphor is kind of a perfect illustration because in the moment, we just see something and we think like, this is it, like this is final, this is a failure. But if we just kind of stretch out our perspective and give some things some time, let them kind of cook a little bit longer, if you will, then we could see that God is actually taking what we thought was a failure and setting it up to be an incredible success. And I think that's the story for a lot of us. I think that's the case in a lot of our lives. And so I just want to encourage you today, don't be so quick to call or label something a failure. Give it time, give it distance, give it perspective, and let God turn that failure and make it into something fruitful. I think we'll all be better for it, and it'll be a massive blessing and encouragement to each of us if we can take hold of that perspective. So we'll see you guys tomorrow. Brandon's back with us on Everyday Faith, so we'll jump in then and catch you guys on Monday.